Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 145. Wah!
With the D's. Sounds like my ex-girlfriend.
I am your co-host, Yam Juice.
And I'm your co-host, Flex.
And we are here.
Co-guest, not them.
There you go. And we've got a special treat for you guys watching today. This is the man behind the dog, the Tom, the camera guy. Also, sometimes he plays under Ozymandias' gamer tag. He's a true gamer. He's not a wuss like some folks. He plays lots of games, and he's good at some of them.
Shots fired. Alrighty. Hey guys, what's going on? It is I guess Tom the camera guy. You guys haven't heard me use that in a long time, but you haven't really seen YouTube in a long time either, so I guess I can't complain there. First things first, I want to thank Yam and Flex for inviting me back on Bulletproof Underwear. This is like the second or third time you guys have had me on. I think you had me on for like a big reunion one, so I think that is one. But yeah, so anybody watching this who may or may not know about the channel might be wondering, hey, where the freak you been for over a year?
What's going on?
Well, let's catch y'all up. Let's see here. Right about a little bit after my last video or whatnot, I was trying to do the whole YouTube money thing, and it's a lot more difficult than people realize, because I can't just be some handsome stallion who comes from Sweden or some guy who likes to say, hello once again, audience, blah, 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 random noises, and Tobuscus. But, so when that kind of flopped and I didn't have too much money to build off of, I had to actually pick up and get something we like to call in my generation a job.
Ah!
Oh, whoa!
No! Ah, say it ain't so, Ozzy.
And so, I mean, I did some job hopping for a while, and anybody who might have looked at the Vine, because I tried to make an Ozymandias Vine a little bit ago just for poops and giggles, and I got like a handful of whatnot, but I actually have been very busy, minions. I have been out and about. I met a very nice little blonde Russian who you probably know from my videos, and it turns out that this little blonde Russian she had to be sent by like the KGB or something, because she had a mission and she was not leaving until she completed that mission, and fortunately for her, it was a mission accomplished. We actually got married. So, yeah, I've been...
You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first on Bulletproof Underwear. We break the stories.
Goodness. Yeah, we were friends from high school. We were just kind of dipping in and out of each other's lives for a bit, and then after high school, we reconnected. That was around the time I was doing my YouTube channel, and I got the new job, and I noticed that her and her sister were like living in this like kind of shitty apartment, and I was like, that's not how we fly. We're gonna give you a nice home. And so I helped them out with that for a bit, and we just connected. We got really close, and next thing you know, wham bam boodle, she joined the Air Force actually recently, so right now she's in Keesler, Mississippi. She'll be graduating from her tech school, and then after that, which is another reason why I tell you, I swear to God, I know it's been a long time. I haven't made any videos, but I'm not giving up on the channel just yet. It's just there's so many things that's been going on. Life, oh my goodness. Anybody, all the minions out there, which are probably 95% of them, who are still in grade school or above, like in high school, like do not complain about being in high school. Those are the golden years, pony boy. Trust me.
Stay golden.
Sucks, and I'm sure you gentlemen could definitely agree with me on that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just finished doing my taxes just a couple of hours ago, so I mean, if that gives you any idea. Now, so you actually were in the friend zone, and you got out of the friend zone?
There was
you should make a video about that.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, little bit of a little guilty on my part. I tried to put her in the friend zone at first because I was like, nobody can tie Ozymandias down, and turns out I was wrong because she came out with a 360 no scope right to my wedding finger. So I mean, it is what it is. It happened. I couldn't be happier, and we're actually. Which is another thing, is that her first, for those of you who don't know, in the Air Force, they call it permanent duty stations. And it's pretty much where they can go for their, like, to work their first job for X amount of years or whatever they're signed up for. We're going to be moving to Japan. It's super, super exciting. Yokota, Japan. I guess it's like...
Domo arigato.
Yeah.
Tamasan. So are you prepared to live in Japan?
Man, I was not. I tell you, because I recently, around there, that was around the time of my birthday, so and so. I'm going to be 21 this August, but turning 20, I was like, oh man, turning 20, probably not going to be too much fun, because 19, you get to go to Canada, it's legal. 21, you get to be here, and it's legal. And it's just like, what am I going to do at 20? But a lot of crazy things happen. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually, I was adopted as a child, very young, it's official.
Me and Flex.
You guys too?
No, we adopted you.
Oh.
Your mother and father love you very much, son.
I'm almost afraid to ask which one of you is playing mom.
No. Keep going. Sorry.
That's better left unsaid.
But anyway, and so between the getting married and I actually found my mom's biological half of the family, which was super cool. They weren't drug addicts who tried to stab me, so that's a plus. That's always a plus.
Wow. Okay. So did you actually meet your birth mom?
Oh yeah, I met her, and I met my birth grandmother, but she prefers to be called Nana. And it turns out that I have a brother, so Ozymandias has like this evil older stepbrother. Well, not stepbrother, half brother.
Oh no, he's a full. Well, is it? Whatever it is.
It would be same mom, different dad, so it would be half brother. So evil half brother. So it's like Boomy, but he can actually hear things and stuff, and he's actually not like a piece of poop. So there you go. Hi, Boomy. Oh, there's something in my eye.
So they welcomed you with open arms, or did they say, "Hey, get away? There's nothing for you here."
It was a classic storybook ending, man. It was so fun, and she was actually my wife. Well, who at the time was my friend. My wife was actually the person there. I made sure to get it on tape because I was like, put it in a public area. That way, if they do stab me, insurance. So it's like, get it on tape, get it all on tape, hide in a bush. I don't care what you do. And so she was actually there to experience that with me, and like my adopted parents were there. They were crying. My biological mom was there. She was crying. Everybody's crying. And it was in the middle of Dunkin' or Tim Hortons, so it was just like, who wants Timbits? Like, I was happy. I was excited. Everything was super magical. It was so fun. And we bought like $100 worth of coffee and donuts. So.
Oh my God! Well, so your adopted parents must have been kind of reticent about this. Like, what if he like tells us to go to hell, and now he only loves his really mom, and he hates us because we're nobody?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I could, and that's one hard thing about being in that kind of situation where if you're adopted and like the circumstances and whatnot is then, and it's a common misconception, really, because I just wanted to meet them just for the sake of being like, thanks for not scraping me out, like, they're dropping an A-bomb on me, and like, I just wanted to know like what I look like and if I had any health issues, because we didn't know anything about health. So I was like, I could die from pickles one day. Like, I don't know, I could be allergic. And like, well, they were hesitant, but in those kind of situations, who wouldn't be? But I made sure to reassure them. I was just like, look, I just want to know. I'm going on 20 years old. I'm not doing anything else right now. I'm just sitting here working my butt off on a job, and I want to know. And they're like, all right, cool. And so I found them on Facebook at all places. And,
so you didn't have to hire like a private detective or anything?
No, that's way too much money for my
good old Facebook.
If on YouTube, I'm gonna be able to hire a private eye.
See, that's why I'm not on Facebook, kids. I don't want anybody to, like, Dad!
Mexican.
So, does your mom have red hair?
Yes. Oh, my God. So red. It's pretty funny.
Now, people, I know you can see Tom's hair right now, and right now it looks kind of brown in the camera, but trust us, it is anything but brown. Ah! It's on fire! Put it out! Put it out!
Yeah, I was blessed with half Scottish, Welsh, that kind of thing, and half Puerto Rican. So I can get a tan, and I still don't have a soul. So it's the best of both worlds.
That's right. Welsh, does that mean you don't pay off on bets?
Edit something in there. We need a sound effect. There it is.
Good change.
Oh, man. But yeah, so between the marriage and the moving to Japan, we're going to be moving in May. And now there's good parts about this because...
We're talking about next month?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Super exciting. And
wow.
I had to drive 17 plus hours just to... oh, I'm good, I did. Just to get to Mississippi, because that's where she was, and like if she wanted me to come with her because of how the Air Force works and whatnot, we had to kind of legally get married and have that in advance. Hi, Mrs. Juice. We had to get that done before she graduated from tech school, and so I drove, because I didn't have a lot of money at the time. I drove with my brother from New York, where I'm stationed here, to Mississippi. That's like an 18-hour drive, and we just went through.
You know, I'll bet you anything that the people in Mississippi love you.
Whew. Oh yeah,
that's a wicked drive, man.
What's up? 2 seconds. All right, 2 seconds. I'm in the middle of a very important interview. It's awesome. It's just super.
It's completely, utterly irrelevant. No, it's. I mean something good, utterly amazing.
It's awesome. I didn't get paid to do this, I swear.
Yeah. We'll give you the same that we gave T-Gizzle.
Yeah, diddly.
Oh, well, last week we had a friend of his on that he recommended. Do you know his friend
Llama.
Casual Llama?
Casual Llama.
Casual Llama.
Great kid.
Maybe? Like I said, like I've recently just started to get on like Xbox again. So I mean,
well, it's good to see you on Xbox, because last for a while you've been like a PC guy.
Yeah, I thought it would be easier to hop on, do some like DayZ vids and stuff, just like kind of like the kind of popular games. And I love like zombie, horror, realistic survival kind of things, but they got to fix the DayZ standalone. But I thought I'd try and do PCs, kind of switch it up a bit. And I kind of got tired of being like the bad guy dog, because I was always like the Yang to Drifter's Yang. And like, you know, I mean, I love like working with Drifter was an honor and a privilege. And hopefully, once we get into Japan, which is I wanted to make an announcement vid once I arrived in Japan, I got all my gear set up. I want to try and get the channel back up and running, because with my wife working from like doing her 9 to 5 in the Air Force, I'm just going to be most likely a stay-at-home husband for however long.
So you'll be kind of like a wetback, right? You can't work. Sorry, I don't mean that. Insult anybody.
It's fine.
No, but no, I mean, but you'll be in Japan. Like, would you require some sort of a work permit to get some kind of a job? But you don't even speak.
I don't speak. I mean, I know kung fu and like 7 other Japanese words, but I mean, other than that, like, they have, apparently the Air Force has like a spouse program or something where like they have like a list of potential civilian jobs. And I mean, I've got, right now I'm working as a security guard at a local, insurance company. So, like, I've got construction background, I've got voice acting background, I've got sex appeal background, I've got, what was I going? I'm sorry, I got lost in my own eyes when I looked down and said sex appeal, so my brain is scattered. I got a lot of background with, like, just public speaking, customer service, so, I mean, there's really nothing. I mean, they'd be losing out without me. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Do they give you keys to cola for people too, man? I mean, that's, just throw that out there.
Do they give you a gun with your security job?
I can get like my pistol permit, and I could become an armed guard, but like just with the timing and whatnot, probably wouldn't be able to be done by the time that I move. Otherwise, I'd be like, I'd just get dualies, just akimbo, just like get. Nobody can fuck with me. Just,
All right. So do you have intentions of learning Japanese? Are you going to try to learn Japanese?
Yeah, I don't really think I got a choice. I mean, granted, the Air Force Base it's considered American soil or whatever, but I think going to Japan, living there for 3 years and not learning Japanese is like going to Buffalo and not trying a chicken wing. Like, it's just, you don't do it.
Yeah. Well,
it's like going like this to him, man. I don't want to learn it.
Well, probably the Air Force Base, everybody around there is used to Americans who can't speak any Japanese.
Yeah, and apparently, like, especially in Japan, it's all about like an honor system, just mutual respect, bowing and doing all that whatnot, and who's which. So, and my wife's telling me, like, you got to watch your mouth, and I'm like, oh fuck, oh shit, oh damn it, oh damn it. Like, so that's gonna be difficult. And so, but yeah, Ozzy's been busting his ass. He's been just nonstop, like 40+ hour weeks with overtime here and there and whatnot. I'm just getting all the money I can, so when we go to Japan, we're not going to be in a rut. I guess our money is like a lot of money in Japan. I'm guessing. I think so. Like the currency switch or whatever. So
yeah.
It's either a whole lot of money or else you'll be like hobos.
Yeah, so we're definitely going to probably live on base. Oh gosh.
Oh, and what city in Japan are you going to be in?
Yokota? Or no, I'm not sure. It's right outside of Tokyo. I don't know if Yokota is just the name of the base or if that's the city in which the base is named after.
So it's close to Tokyo.
Yeah, pretty much just Tokyo.
So are you going to go visit all those Japanese game studios?
Oh man, if I could go
Wouldn't
there.
that be cool?
And the next thing you hear is just Ozymandias is in a video game. Be like, dude. Oh, total tip of the hat to Sledgehammer Games.
Metal Gear Ozzy.
Oh, Metal Gear Ozzy would be Metal Gear.
What a patch!
Knife.
Patch on his eye.
Oh my goodness, that'd be intense. I would love that. That'd be amazing. Oh man, now you got me thinking about it. Dreams, aspirations. But I've got one more big announcement, but I want to save that for my announcement video. So you guys who are watching this right now, stay tuned, because whether or not I do get back on my feet as fast as I would like to, there will be a video on my channel, the Ozzy and Drift channel, sometime within the next couple months. So stay tuned. Thank you, everybody who has stayed a loyal minion up to this point with your Twitter and all that and who's which and still subscribed and all that good stuff. I am just stealing your airtime. And
don't worry, a link will be in the description.
Right there. Or there. I don't know. I don't know if it flips it when you get it, but it could either be there or it's there. Or I mean, with YouTube these days, it might be up there. I don't even know what's going on with YouTube these days.
I don't know. Are you going to sign up for the no ad subscription version of YouTube? Did you hear about that?
I did, but I mean, what, they want us to pay for YouTube? Come on, like who's gonna do that? I mean, really, it's called
no. Yeah, just get your ad block and you're cool. So YouTube's got a competitor now. YouTube's got Vessel. It came out with a splash, and they're giving it's It's a subscription. You have to pay for Vessel. But the first year is free. The first year
Vessel that thing that Jay-Z started?
I don't know if Jay-Z is involved, but it was Ellen DeGeneres pushed it on her show just last week.
Well, Jay-Z just started a new music streaming service too.
Well, this new Vessel thing, a bunch of big prominent YouTubers are already over there putting out content. So, like, the Battlefield friends, if you want to see any of their stuff now, you have to go to Vessel. Yeah. So next stop will be like Rooster Teeth and, all that kind of shit.
I love Rooster Teeth. No. I love Red vs. Blue and all them. Like, oh my goodness, I followed them since season 1. If they start to go on Vessel and stuff, I'm gonna be like, sorry guys.
Well, I don't know that for a fact, but that's the level of YouTubers that they're getting on there. They're getting like Vsauce and.
I imagine that they probably get paid more. I think that's the thing, because if it's a subscription, it's going right to the thing. Actually, now I think about it, I gotta talk to Drifter about that. See you guys in Vessel.
That's right.
You guys should bring BPU over and just do like YouTube and Vessel.
So from now on, we're whoring out, me and Flex. If you want to see this podcast, you got to pay. You got to pay.
Gotta give your firstborn child.
That's it. So let's see. I don't know, Flex. Think of something.
Awesome.
We got Ozymandias. We got Tom, who works on Ozymandias's gamertag sometimes.
Yeah.
Now,
I know.
How do you feel about Boomy-Bandias?
I feel like he can suck a bag of dicks. I don't know what Drifter is thinking about. Obviously, there was only going to be one and only Ozymandias or Mandias or Banana Fandias. It doesn't matter. Boomy-Bandias is nothing but a little poser, and he can't hear because he's used to taking the dick in the ear. So, I mean, that is what it is. The minions know who the right dog is. Yeah,
That's right. So, I couldn't believe that. It's like taking in another Sheba. That's a low blow.
Total sluts.
And I bet you Boomy-Bandias is only pretending to be deaf. Oh, he hears all right.
Oh,
he hears everything.
He
hears everything, man. He knows.
Yeah, Boomy.
You better watch your back there, Ozymandias, because sometime when you're snapping, something bad could happen.
Drifter's pillow, he'll be a crappin'. But I mean, Boomy-Bandias, he's pretty sassy on Twitter, but I don't know. I'm sure he's just trying to. He's got a big collar to fill, just in case if Ozzy doesn't pick off the ground like he should. The world's going to be looking for Boomy-Bandias to pick up the slack. So he better get his no-scoping skills ready and get some hearing aids or something, because you got to get him in the game. Maybe around the time when Black Ops 3 comes out, he'll happen to have adapted some of those like neuro implants and he'll actually be able to hear, and then he can start his own channel. Who knows?
That's right.
That's right. Black Ops 3.
That's right. So, are you excited about Black Ops 3?
I am so excited, especially about the zombies. I was a huge zombie storyline fan. They kind of gave us the middle finger with Black Ops Black Ops 2 Origins, because it was just like, everything is a dream.
It's a dream. It's a couple of children.
What? And so I'm hoping that, because I have a couple guys that I like to follow when it comes to Black Ops storyline, just to keep up to date with the zombie stuff. Like I watch like Mr. Dalek JD, shameless plug, and and a couple of those guys. But yeah, I haven't been able to talk to Drifter a lot lately because of how busy it is. I'm surprised I have enough time to sit down and even breathe, let alone do this awesome thing with you guys. Like, by the way, thank you once again. This is like super awesome. It's always
not worthy. We're not worthy.
Stop it. I like to actually consider when I think about like when I first signed up to work with Drifter and do this whole Ozymandias thing. I was just like, I could do it as a hobby, and like, it'll just be a little something to do on the side and whatnot. And then like, I met a lot of my like good close friends on here. Like I met you and Flex, I met T Gizzle or Trenton, I met Mandy, Tyler, which if people have watched Mandy's and or my videos on Grand Theft Auto, he's the guy who's always talking like, man, he's a fat bitch, man. So that's him.
Yeah.
Random shaft.
Well, we met T Gizzle and Mandy and Tyler because of you as well.
And Drifter.
And Drifter.
Because we met.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're tight like this with old Drift. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to like
nice
block him because he tries to call me all the time.
Yeah, he was nice enough to do it. Man,
he did our show. Yeah, it was
he
really
did,
nice.
and it was really awesome.
It was episode 100.
Yeah,
Nice.
We should do something special for episode number 150.
Greetings from Japan.
So yeah, it'll be interesting once you get settled in Japan. It'll be. I've never played in a party on Xbox Live with somebody who was in Japan. I wonder how that works. I bet it works like shit.
Probably, but I mean, I don't know what they use in Japan as far as like their internet goes. So I got to start worrying about paying for Wi-Fi. I don't think we're even going to get TV, to be honest. I just want Wi-Fi. I want kick-ass military Wi-Fi. Like, Xboxes.
Yeah, well, first of all, try finding an Xbox there. You probably good luck.
Oh, you kidding me? Japan? Oh my goodness, they probably have virtual reality suits by then. Like they've got probably like Gundam, like battle mechs and stuff. I heard they were working on it, so I'm gonna try and get myself one of those.
Yeah, that's right. In those VG charts where they show like the last week's sales of all the different systems and they break it down by region, PlayStation is outselling Xbox in most regions. But when you get to Japan, it's like, yeah, they sold like 102,000 PlayStation 4s and they sold 36 Xbox Ones.
Well, I think it's because Sony, being a Japanese company or whatever, like they're gonna back their own turf. Like,
yeah. I think that's just part of this national psyche over there. It's like it's a nationalism.
Yeah.
You have to warn us if they're plotting any kind of sneak attacks or anything.
Okay.
Nintendo and Sony.
Disclaimer: I gotta be a good boy now, because if I start mouthing off whatnot and somebody magically from the Air Force sees this, my wife.
I'm just kidding. That was a total joke. I
don't know what's going on. Yeah, we don't know about the bombs or nothing. Not Scylla, though.
Yeah.
Goodness.
So have you played any of the zombies of the Exosuit Zombies on Sledgehammer's games?
I have been tearing the shit out of that. Oh my goodness. EXO Zombies, my highest round right now on the first map is 32, and I haven't sat down long enough to do the new map, but I want to check that one out.
I remember it. Flex, get against the wall, you dumbass. Flex, against the wall.
Flex, oh my god,
Flex.
You're fingering the zombie. What the dude?
So you're basically saying that it's fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's fun. It's very fast paced. It's got the same guidelines as the original Zombies that we all loved, but it's got enough of its own things that it's not comparable with it. Take that as you will. I'm always gonna be like a World at War, Black Ops 2. Like, that is my shit. Like, I love that style. I don't need exosuits, but I don't mind it because it does speed up the gameplay. And the one thing that pisses me off more than anything is the electromagnetic zombies, because they just knock out your exo shit, and as soon as that happens, you're just like, you're running around with like a paperweight on your back, and it's like, damn it, and you gotta wait for them to go up, and it's just a pain in the dick.
So which was your favorite, World at War, Black Ops, or Black Ops 2?
Ooh, that's a difficult question. I mean, technically speaking, I could say that World at War and Black Ops are the same, only because they revamped the World at War maps for Black Ops. and they just converted all the new Black Ops guns into it. So I want to say I prefer the saga with the original characters up to Moon. I want to say that's my favorite. But Black Ops 2 is a close second because, like, I did enjoy the spin on it, like building your own weapons and stuff. Like, I liked doing that, and it didn't really tamper with the gameplay. It kind of flowed very smoothly. If you had a good team, you could like build a whole bunch of zombie shields or do whatever. Like, it wasn't so out of the ordinary. It didn't, like, comparably, they didn't pull like a Halo 4 where it's like they got Halos up to 1 through 3 and like it's got all that traditional stuff, and then Halo 4 everybody's complaining because it's got like weapons ups and all that. Yeah, so I mean, like, I don't mind like a natural, like a guy can run, because I was kind of tired of my guy walking like this, like, we're going in the battle, here we go, I'll see you guys there, we're jogging.
So what about the DLC for Black Ops 2 though? Is Mob of the Dead, and like that map where you had the hillbilly where you had to get him drunk, and
yeah, we named him T-Gizzle whenever we played. But I found those to be really like quirky, like they were unique, and I thought that the Black Ops 2 characters and the storyline, how it traversed past. I like what Treyarch does with zombies. They made that their thing, and nobody can take that away from them when it comes to their outlook on zombies, because most people nowadays, you see zombies and they're like, they move 2 miles an hour and it's got no meat. But like Treyarch and their take on zombies, they add story, they add like emotional interest. Like, people have favorite characters. It's not just like, human number 1, block the door. It's like, oh, Nikolai, Russian, and it's got like the American guy, like, I'm Gypsy, and it's like, it brings all these cultures, comedically or not, it brings multiple cultures into like a single room, and they fight off their strengths and they protect their weaknesses, and I just love it. I love what they do with it, and I'm looking forward wholeheartedly to Black Ops 3 and their zombies. But it sounds to me like they're going to be doing kind of like a, what if Treyarch had exosuits, what they would have done with it. But at the same time, I feel like it's going to go like Skynet and Terminator, where like people are just pumping themselves full of like implants and stuff, where it gets to the point where they're not even considered human anymore, and it's probably going to be
right. I don't think it's going to be exos. Now, there may be some similar movements, but I think they're going to call them cyborgs.
Yeah,
which is like Terminator, half person, half robot or something.
EXO ain't confirmed, is it?
No, it's absolutely not confirmed. There was a picture, the box art. You got to see the box art, and the guy's got some sort of hinge on his elbow.
Yeah, he looks like he's got robotic arms. But I don't think it's an exosuit. I just think he's got robotic implanted arm, like bio arms. Yeah,
now we don't know if that makes him like able to do double jumps and dashes and stuff like that, which I don't know. He might have super strength.
Yeah, I think it might just be aesthetic, just to be honest.
It might just be aesthetic.
Because if they're trying to do... I have a feeling we're going to have cameos, just because it's kind of how they roll. They usually, in the Black Ops, from 1 and 2, whatnot, they go back in time. They fill in some blanks in like a storyline, and then they go into the present, and they're like, how does this help us now? And like... I hope that we get to see Mason. I hope that they keep some original characters, if not like in the older versions of themselves. Oh, but I'm gonna flip my shit. I got this like fan theory. I really want them to do something where like they have Woods' head like cut off and like put in a jar or something, and they just make him like like a super soldier. And like a RoboCop kind of thing. Like, I really want Woods, or just somebody, maybe Mason, I don't care who, or Reznov. Oh my god, wouldn't that blow your mind if Reznov was alive this entire time in a fucking pickle jar? And
he'll have a long white beard like me and Flex, but he'll be on a body of a super soldier.
And it's just like a Russian like the TF 20 or whatever from RoboCop. I completely butchered that out of it, but it's like the one was just like not RoboCop, but like the big bulky ones, and it's like, but then like it pops up the computer screen, you just see Reznov's head on there floating. It'd be crazy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You know, I don't think it's going to be exosuits for the simple reason I just do not see Treyarch outright copying Sledgehammer. That's just not their style.
I feel like they're going to do a futuristic. I think they're going to take... Oh, I don't think they're going to take anything. I think they're going to adapt and make their own version of what they think Advanced Warfare should have done. And make it Treyarchified.
Yeah, but it is going to be a Black Ops game.
Yeah.
So it'll
be...
I'm not sure how they're going to go with it. I mean, how many years in the future is it going to be?
It seems like it's definitely almost post-apocalyptic, if not like just getting to that point where it's like it's going to be like shit's about to hit the fan. It's been hitting the fan for a while, but now somebody turned the fan on high and shit's splattering. Like, things are going to be blowing up. People are going to be like, nobody's probably going to be able to trust each other. I have a feeling because like usually now in games they've got like you're doing all this for this one guy, and there's a catch. He's evil. Like, I have a feeling like whoever the main robot dude who's giving everybody the implants or whatever probably going to turn evil. Everybody's going to get all psycho in the head and then like try and come after you, and you got to be that rogue like super soldier who has to go and EMP the mainframe or whatever. And it's like it's going to be humans versus cyborgs or some kind of thing. Which, I mean, I'm not trying to downplay it. It still sounds freaking amazing. I'm going to buy it, but like I have to save up money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to sell games for food.
Oh, yeah. Good old Flexi here. We were trying to play some Grand Theft Auto 5, and Flex bought it. And we were like, oh, cool, Flex. Yeah, we're getting on some Grand Theft Auto 5. You want to come? And he goes, no, I sold it. I'm like, what do you mean you sold it? He's like, I got to eat. I'm like, that's no excuse.
sold it for hot dogs and beans.
Who wants nourishment? Come on.
I'll download it next time so I can't sell it.
He's going to have to pawn his Xbox to get a chili dog.
Oh, no. Never pawn the Xbox.
Well, that's one thing they got to do is they got to make it so you can buy, chili dogs with Microsoft points.
Yeah. There's an idea.
Buy food.
Yeah.
Microsoft points.
Food with Microsoft points.
So you were, I know that back in the day you were quite the aliens. What is that mode that they had in Ghost? Extinction, yeah, where you shoot the little alien critters.
Oh, yeah.
You have the drill and all that.
Yeah, it was. People didn't like it because it wasn't zombies with alien skins. I think that's what they wanted. That's what they were expecting. But I liked it. I liked it because it was refreshing enough so that it wasn't just a copy and paste of zombies. Because I don't want anybody. To be honest, I didn't want them to do EXO Zombies. I'm content with it, but I wanted zombies to stay with Treyarch because that's their shit. Like that's what they.
Yeah.
And like Advanced Warfare, all that, like they've got more of like a survival mode where like you get rounds and do whatnot. Like that's kind of their stuff. And then Sledgehammer's coming in here like halfway through, and they're just like, we'll do both. It's like, But Extinction, I found it to be fun because it was refreshing. I liked the story. I like what they tried to do with the story. I feel like they cut it off too short. I feel like they could have definitely stretched that out for like a couple more DLCs. It leaves you on a cliffhanger. So whenever Call of Duty Ghosts 2 comes out, assuming that it will, I hope that they keep that going, and you can like probably like transfer your stats or something on the cloud.
I'm not entirely sure that there will be a Ghost 2. I don't know. It was the biggest, it was like more people disliked that game than any other Call of Duty.
Yeah, but I mean, that just comes with any new Call of Duty ever, because you always have half the community saying copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste, and then when they do make changes, it's like, why the fuck isn't it like the other ones? And it's like, make up you bipolar bastards. Like, what do you want from them? They're trying something new. Open your mind to it. And it's like the same thing with Advanced Warfare. When it came out, everybody's like, what is this exosuit stuff? There's no hit guidance on my knife. I can't do it. And then people shut up and got used to it, and they're like, "Oh, I like this game now." So it's
Yeah,
like,
they're just copying Titanfall.
without the wall running. So I mean,
I like it. I like it.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. As its own separate entity, I don't mind it. If you're gonna ask me like who zombies I like better, it's gonna be Treyarch every time. Just that is what it is.
That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you'll have to get into streaming again because I always enjoyed watching your streams.
Now that I'm gonna be in Japan, home of the flashy lights and the giant lizards, I think I'm gonna have a lot of free time up to a certain point of when I'm gonna be very busy with a little project, but I do plan on streaming. It's just when I do move to Japan, the Air Force has got to deliver all our stuff to us. Luckily, like that stuff gets paid for, so we don't got to pay for shipping or anything. So I will definitely be trying to get back into streaming. I mean, I might start streaming like really, really, really soon. Because I've started to get my. The thing that's stopping me from streaming is that my work hours right now as a security guard is midnight to 8 in the morning. Every night, except for technically Saturday. I technically get weekends off. So if I can sort that out so that I'm not dying in a walking husk by the time I get home, I kind of want to start streaming again.
The minions don't care if you're a walking husk.
Hey, everybody, what's going on? It's Ozymandias here. Oh, there's zombies. So... But yeah, it's been one hell of a ride, guys.
So of course, since we last had you on the show, I've kind of become somewhat of a Halo guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I like this Call of Duty, but Ghost turned me off so bad. I was done with it after 2 months. And it's like I was looking for something, and that's when I discovered Halo 4 after it was already pretty old. And then Master Chief came out, and everybody was getting so excited beforehand, and everybody is so pissed off afterwards.
That seems to be a common thing these days. Everybody's like, pre-order. Game designers are like, well, we already got our money. Might as well not fix anything.
Yeah.
Yo.
We got your money. What more do you want us to do?
Shut up and give me your money. Okay, can I have content? No. You can have hype.
Yeah, but you're a Halo guy too, right?
Oh yeah, I was a huge Halo fan even before Call of Duty. Between the two franchises, I personally prefer Halo just because I'm a big sci-fi geek. I love getting outside of our world to be able to explore new ones. And Halo is just the perfect thing to do that. People get married because of Halo. Halo weddings, they're all dressed up in Spartans and stuff, and I wanted to do that. I have to convince her to let me do that. But, oh my God, just I'm your wife. Dun 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 dun.
Can I dress up as a grunt and be the ring bearer?
Oh God, it's got a sticky! Somebody shoots you. No, damn down. But
yeah.
Oh man.
So Killing Floor 2. I saw some gameplay on Twitch of that.
I did not know. I have the first Killing Floor. I wonder if there's is it out on Steam for a discount?
I think it might be it might be like an alpha or something like that, but it looks smooth as butter. Smooth.
Killing Floor.
Killing Floor,
2.
yeah.
Killing Floor. Deuces.
Yeah.
Dochi. I liked Killing Floor. I got introduced to that very late in the game. But as soon as I found it, I'm brighter now. Hi. I was a huge fan of it after that. I fell in love with it. I just like the overall ideas. It's got the same kind of Counter-Strike-esque where you buy your guns and stuff, and it's good stuff. I recommend trying out Killing Floor. And now I know there's a Killing Floor 2 coming out. I gotta save up for that. I got so much games I gotta save up for. Oh, I gotta set up like a donation box. And if you guys can, and by you guys I mean like the minions. I know these two schmucks are probably broke. I mean, we're all broke on YouTube these days. But I think I'll definitely start regularly streaming now and set up like a donations thing. I don't want to be that guy who's just like, give me your money and I'll play your games. But like my last name.
What do you want to see next? Minecraft?
Show me the money. Every dollar that would be donated would be going directly into supporting my family. So I'll give this dog a bone. But oh yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say before. Is like Tom the camera guy to Ozymandias is the Tony Stark to Iron Man. So I mean, that's how I see myself.
So who's the Pepper?
Probably my wife now. I mean, I can't. I'm legally obligated to say my wife.
So, can you tell us what your wife's first name is?
Oh yeah. Her name is Ashley. And now, well, she has my last name, so Ashley, the camera guy, and
that's unfortunate.
The other guys away from her. Yeah.
So you said she was Russian. What's up with that?
Oh, she was born and raised in Russia. She was adopted when she was 13, and that was right after Putin, or right before Putin shut down the adoption from Russia, because I don't know why, but
because he's an asshole.
He rides bears half naked, or was it horses? I don't fucking know.
Horses,
and you know his name, Putin.
Oh man!
I'm Putin. Check my drawers. I'm Putin.
Oh boy! One of those nights.
Wait, we really veered off the subject.
So does she have a Russian accent? If she came here when she was 13,
yeah. She's got an adorable little Russian accent. She knows she can speak and read and write in fluent Russian, but her adopted parents, tried to get her to talk, speak English, pick up on English. And so she kind of lost, if she reads something, she can read it fine, she can, cognitively process it, but she forgets how to speak it all the way. So hopefully, when we're back on the Air Force, when we get some free time, she'll be able to relive her Russian native tongue and teach me some things. I know that babushka means...
That's a thing that women wear on their head, right?
Yes, and it also means grandmother, I found out. So,
maybe it's something that grandmothers wear on their heads.
Probably. Or maybe people in Russia just wear their grandmothers on their heads. I mean, I don't know. People are weird.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. What's Russian for bong?
I don't know.
Bongsky. Bongsky.
Hey, Bongsky.
Yeah, get your wife to say moose and squirrel.
Moose and squirrel.
It is moose and squirrel. But I do know, and here's a little fun fact for you all who are not Russian. Privyet, kaki tibetila means hi, how are you in Russian. And I don't know, some other profanities that I make her scream in the bed that I will have to write down one time and share with you all. So, I mean,
it's is that like Russian for is it in yet? Just kidding.
And then that awkward moment when I have to go, I don't know.
Oh my goodness. My goodness, that's very international. I mean, a Russian wife, and you're going to Japan.
Yeah, things got real foreign real fast. Oh my goodness! I can't even. I'm saying goodnight to her right now on my cellular phone, but she's coming home back to my place in a week from today. Or actually, by the time this gets posted, probably tomorrow, so a week from yesterday. And so when that happens, nobody's going to hear much from me at all. Ozzy has quality time to spend with his wife, Mrs. the camera guy. Or actually, it'd be Mrs. Mandius. There you go. Ashley Mandius. Nice.
I like that better than Ashley the camera guy.
Yeah.
Twice removed.
Oh my God! So Ozzy, we're like eagerly waiting to see what happens next in this saga. I mean, you have, if nothing else, just do some vlogs. Like, let your minions, keep up with what's going on.
I know. I feel horrible, but I haven't given up yet. I'm still active on my Twitter. I try and answer people as much as possible and whatnot, who's which. And I checked on my webpage, and I've still got a couple thousand minions who are ready on my beck and call. So, I mean, when the time comes, you will be rewarded for your loyalty. I will give you many hugs, and we shall share a vast amount of bacon in Valhalla.
Everyone knows that there's nothing more loyal than a dog.
Heck yes, we make the best husbands.
That's it. So if you are still watching Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 145.
Oh.
Get a life.
Get a life.
I have been your co-host Yam Juice.
And I've been your co-host Flex.
And we would like to we would like to grovel at the feet of the famous Ozymandias camera guy. Thank you very much, Tom, for being on the show.
You're very welcome, guys.
Yeah, thank you
so much for having me.
All right, so you have been around before, so you know what happens next.
Yes. Now it's time to eat.
Is it in yet?
Oh my God! I think I saw your stomach.
I did.
You had tacos.
You had tacos for lunch.
All right, so there is only one thing left to do. Take us out, Mr. Flex.